You say I'm not enough. I say I'm not giving up, no. I'm working out the details, but my tears won't let me. Small fears with little jumps. So sick of stupid love. Things you said to me that night cut deeper than you.
Thinking of all the sad things, wondering why I can't breathe.
I'm not feeling it today. I'm not feeling it today. Lost my mind and I can't escape the maze. Can't restart cause you're getting in the way. I'm not feeling it today. I've been high for so long I forget what it's like to feel alive. I find I spend all my time getting lost in the halls of my head. I've been thinking about the shit that you said. I've been thinking about the way we love things. I know, life can be hard. I can be dumb and love can be fucked. I'm not feeling it today. I'm not feeling it today. Lost my mind and I can't escape the maze. Can't restart cause you're getting in the way. I'm not feeling it today. Not enough. And I said I've given up. I wanna be a better me, the one you need. But instead it feels like something's missing. Instead it feels like my head is spinning, my heart is racing, the world is ending. Find a part of it. I'm not feeling it today. I'm not feeling it today. Lost my mind and I can't escape the maze. Can't restart cause you're getting in the way. I'm not feeling it today.
What's up, everyone? Happy Monday. Hope you guys are having a good start to your week. Raining here. Just got back from the gym as well. Very sweaty and tired. Haven't really been paying attention to charts since last Thursday-ish. More or less waiting. Don't know what's happening to my... Let me know if there's an audio bug. The Streamlabs it's like blinking and I don't know what that means, but I think it's just an interface thing. Anyways, I haven't really looked at charts much. There hasn't been a trade set up, and I don't watch any lower than a 4-hour. Just gonna go through some quick TA. Pretty hungry. I want to make dinner. And really, nothing has happened, right? I mean, we've pretty much just tested resistance on SPX. Again, if we close the weekly like this, we close red, not a good sign. Again, 4,200 is our resistance. Once we test it, obviously we'll know or have more information. Still in that neutral territory. Again, not a lot. I mean, it's only the first day of the week, so we could easily still break above. Not too concerned or anything, just kind of chilling, waiting for the end of the week. Moving on to DXY, so the dollar, zooming, and I know today there's lots of people saying, look how right I am, the dollar. Okay, well, the dollar is just retesting prior support as resistance now. We had a clear breakdown last week. You go to the weekly here, right? When you had a clear multi-week breakdown, and now we're just retesting, right? Until we really get back into the 103, 104 area, that's where I'd start to say, okay, maybe we're seeing that double bottom potentially playing out. But right now, this is nothing to be concerned of. And just so that all of you are aware, I think it's funny when people troll and say, oh, I bet you're getting wrecked on your position. So first of all, I haven't been in a position in almost 4 weeks. So I'm just posting my thoughts and waiting for a setup, more or less. But as for the DXY, could be a great opportunity. I still think we'll get some kind of bear flag here and go down, right? It's not just going to be an immediate crash. I think it's going to be more painful, some liquidity grabbing, and then lower. Obviously, with FOMC this week, we'll have more details, more insight. Are you planning on... What's up, Mike? How's it going? Not a big crowd today. Kind of shocking, because we are seeing some price volatility, right? Tether dominance, again, just moving sideways, nothing here. And it sucks. It sucks being like a swing trader, because like there's really nothing happening right now. Like, if you're an intraday trader, great, but this is kind of what I wanted to get to, is just the Bitcoin stuff. Like I said, I'm going to keep today kind of short, because again, there's really nothing going on. So one thing I am noticing, and again, I want to point out that, let's see, can we get a horizontal line? Here we go. Or a vertical line, excuse me. So we'll put a vertical line here. That is where your zero spot fee... So basically, Binance had zero spot fee trading. It ended there. That's why volume drops off quite substantially here, right? So zero spot fee trading ends, and we're kind of seeing low volume. Well, if we zoom out, right, we're in an uptrend. We're moving sideways. If we compare this to some of these other moves, we went down, sideways, down, right? These sideways moves have to happen if you're going to continue trend. Until we lose 26,600, we're just consolidating. I'm noticing a lot of mega bearishness, and there's really nothing to be bearish about, right? We're just consolidating. We're just moving between two levels. Nothing has changed, and this is why I keep saying today, it's tough being a swing trader, trying to provide content for you guys or answers, because the charts don't change every single day, right? We've been in this range for about a month and a half, right? We've been ranging between 27, 26, and 27, 26 area all the way up to almost 31,000. So really nothing has been happening, nothing to really be panic or be concerned about. It's just consolidation. But one idea I did share earlier, and I am going to draw this a little clearer. I drew it on my phone because I was at the gym. Essentially on the weekly, there's nothing bearish yet, right? Like we still don't have anything that's truly bearish. We don't have any divergences here. We don't have any... it's tough with volume, right, because of zero spot fee trading, but we don't have a pattern that says, hey, this is bearish. There's really nothing bearish here. We were above the 200 weekly, the 200 weekly being, I believe it's at, what is this, 26,000 about? So more or less still very, very bullish. I mean, this whole thing is bullish. So what I shared earlier is probably going to get something like this where we move up. Excuse me. I'm going to try and draw this as accurate as I can. You're going to move up, and then we'll start coming down, forming that range or doing whatever. But essentially one more move would produce those divergences on MACD as well, right? Where you have those lower highs being created and higher highs in price. We'll probably see, some lower volume on the weekly now that volume is more legitimate than it's been over the last several months. So even still, it's good to be somewhat macro bearish right now because we're probably going to get some larger pullback, but I would think a move up happens before because, like I said, we don't really have anything bearish here. The daily, yes, you could say, oh, well, the daily this, the daily that. Well, here's the thing. When RSI, or when price hits this 27, what is this, 26.6, 27.1, we're going to create a bullish divergence, right? And then the daily will probably move up. We'll probably see 32,000, maybe 33, maybe slightly higher, and probably form another bearish divergence, maybe get some kind of pattern and move lower. But until then, I mean, nothing is truly bearish yet, right? Nothing is screaming, okay, we need to panic and sell everything. And probably on the next pump, I'll take some of my DCA, depending on how the DXY looks, right? Because I've been on this notion that recession is over, right? Recession is done. Risk has bottomed. S&P 500 should break out. So, yes, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm up almost 100% on my DCA. So if we get another pump, it's looking bad. And let's say the DXY is like back up into the 104 area and it's looking very possible like that double bottom will play out, then I'll take profits. And I'm perfectly fine with that. And for all the trolls out there that'll laugh or whatever, like I made 100% gains and you didn't. You were probably shorting the bottom, which is quite funny. But either way, yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. I mean, looking at Bitcoin dominance, again, possible double top here. Again, another reason why I'm still moderately bullish here. I mean, we break below this level, and you're going to see alts skyrocket. And Bitcoin's even dumping on pretty low volume. If we look at volume, I mean, yes, you could argue, okay, it's a decent-sized volume candle, decent-sized dump, but again, we're just ranging in a larger consolidation between two large ranges, right? So just keep that in mind, and don't fall for the bearish bait yet. It'll probably be at the end of May where we see that sort of quote-unquote crash. June will probably be red. Then July, August, and September, I'd imagine, be green again, because they generally are. If we kind of zoom out and look at the weekly, I mean, July and August have been some of the best months for Bitcoin. I mean, look at this. So you have July and August here, July and August there. That's May. July and August here. What is this? July and August here, but it led up to a huge run up, so that makes sense. And then I believe one more. I mean, look at this. July is generally, I mean, I'm not trying to be one of those people that's like, July is always green, long in July. But crypto summer is always pretty good. I'd imagine because demand goes up, but I'm not too keen on that. I need to keep looking further into that. But July and August, I'd imagine, would be pretty good, as they have been over the last several years. My Twitter feed is a biased sample. My feed is slightly bullish neutral, but it doesn't really mean anything. My feed is full of a ton of different traders, and it's not really biased. I like hardly follow anyone. The most of the posts that I see from people I don't follow are bearish posts. The posts that are getting engagement right now are bearish. The people that are commenting on all of my posts are bearish and saying that we're about to go through recession, or saying that everything looks ugly in XYZ ABC. So you can say that my feed's biased, but when everyone that's replying to my stuff is bearish and calling me a clown and all this other stuff, I mean, these are the same people that were calling me a clown for being bearish at the tops, right? So you could say the feed's biased, but what about all the people replying? What about retail thinking that there's a recession coming when we just went through one? That's all I have to say. But, guys, I know today was quick. I have to keep it quick. I'm going to make dinner. I've got to clean up a little bit. I'm shocked my power hasn't gone out because it's storming pretty bad. But with all that said, guys, be patient.